How did the 500 for sit-in change disability rights? Imagine waiting years for a law to protect your rights, only to see it ignored or delayed. That's what happened with the law that became the focus of a historic protest in 1977. This protest was not just about a single law but about changing how society sees and treats people with disabilities. It was a bold move that pushed the government to act and made a lasting difference in disability rights. Back in the early 1970s, Congress passed the Rehabilitation Act. It included Section 484, often called Section 484, which said that people with disabilities should not be excluded from programs that received federal money. But for years, the government didn't create rules to enforce it. This meant many schools, hospitals, and transportation services still kept people with disabilities out or didn't make accommodations. Activists decided to take action. They staged a sit-in at the San Francisco Federal Building in 1977. The protest lasted 28 days, with people of all ages and backgrounds refusing to leave until the regulations were signed. Their determination drew national attention and showed how serious they were about their rights. Finally, the Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare signed the regulations without any changes. This made Section 480 for enforceable, meaning programs had to follow the rules. This was a turning point because it moved society away from thinking of disability as a personal problem. Instead, it recognized that society itself created barriers like inaccessible buildings, transportation, and services. The protest helped shift the view of disability from a medical issue to a social one. It emphasized that people with disabilities deserve dignity, independence, and full participation in community life. The sit-in also led to real improvements. Public institutions had to remove physical barriers and make their services accessible. This laid the groundwork for later laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act, which expanded protections even further. The event also fueled the growth of the independent living movement. This movement advocates for people with disabilities to live independently, make their own choices, and be part of their communities. The sit-in showed that people with disabilities could organize, stand up for their rights, and demand change. It highlighted the importance of awareness and education about disability issues, making society more understanding and inclusive. In the end, the 1977 sit-in changed disability rights by turning a stalled law into a powerful tool for equality. It shifted how society viewed disability and set the stage for ongoing progress. It proved that activism and persistence can lead to real change, and it remains a key moment in the fight for disability justice.